State-sponsored terrorism has for long been a part of Pakistan's playbook. But the world finally seems to be waking up to this reality and is now demanding action from Prime Minister of Pakistan, Imran Khan. Dozens of protesters gathered outside the Pakistani embassy in Washington in the US against Islamabad's continued support for terrorism across the world. US veterans, Indian Americans and even American congressional candidates joined the fray. The rally has been named Veterans Against Terror State Pakistan. The idea was to draw attention to multiple theaters of conflict where Pakistan has actively encouraged and sponsored violence. These include the 26/11 terror attack on Mumbai, the mass exodus of the Kashmiri Hindus from their homeland, and the ongoing conflict in Afghanistan involving the Taliban.
The most glaring fact that is right in front of everybody's face is that we talk about this war in Afghanistan, we look at it, we hear about it from time to time, they leak information almost. Pakistan is never mentioned, and of course they're pulling the strings for everything that's going on with the Taliban. Were there no Pakistan, there would be no Taliban.
Another issue that enraged the protesters was the misuse of foreign aid. America continues to channel millions of dollars in aid to Pakistan, and more often than not, this aid is siphoned off for military expenses. So the protesters had a simple question: why should American taxpayers continue to fund Pakistan when Islamabad is intent on diverting it to fund terrorism?
Far too long we've seen state-sponsored terrorism, and the time is now to stop. The actions of different countries like Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, no more. The time is now, the time is to stop and to put attention where it deserves. These countries that are not supporting American ideologies and American values.
Now, things are happening thick and fast in the Trump impeachment saga, and today could be the most crucial hearing till now. Political experts have reckoned it could be the final week of the months-old impeachment inquiry against the US president. Monday's hearing will be the second public impeachment hearing. The House Judiciary Committee has released a report laying out the historical arguments for impeachment. While the report does not accuse Trump of impeachable offenses, it does lay the groundwork for today's hearing. A group of lawyers from two House committees are scheduled to testify. The first group is from the Intelligence Committee, which investigates Trump's efforts to pressure Ukraine to investigate his political rival, Joe Biden. And the second group of lawyers is from the Judiciary Committee, the committee which investigated the findings of the Mueller reports. The hearing could result in material from the Mueller report also becoming a part of the hearings. The decision on whether to include evidence gathered by Mueller in the impeachment process has long been a matter of debate among the Democrats. Many Democrats fear that including the Mueller report could support the argument that the whole impeachment process is a catch-call for anti-Trump grievances. President Trump has repeatedly said that the Mueller report frees him from all the blames put upon him, while on the other hand, several Democrats see the Mueller report as useful evidence. They see the findings laid out in the second half of the Mueller report as potential obstruction of justice by President Trump. Obstruction of justice is one of the grounds on which the Democrats are looking to target Trump upon. Today's hearing could also be a possible introduction of articles of impeachment. The Democrats have signaled that they are weighing three grounds for Trump's impeachment. These are abuse of power, obstruction of the Congress, and obstruction of justice. So what's next for the 45th US president? The House Judiciary Committee is keen to vote on the articles of impeachment. They are expected to draft and vote on these articles by the end of this week. And this would be followed by a vote on impeachment in the House of Representatives before the end of this year. Trump will be impeached if any one article of impeachment is approved by the House. An approval by the House of Representatives would be followed by a trial in the Senate. The trial will begin next year under the precision of the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States of America. President Trump can only be removed from office if his impeachment is approved by the Senate with a 2/3 majority.